Yes people, what is happening and welcome back to a brand new video. You have missed me because I've been missing in action. So, last video you saw was this little puppy. So, here she is. She's been hiding away. We've been doing stuff in the background, personal stuff. But this car is my financial mistake. So, I need to, basically, my money is in this car and it needs to be fixed because it's no good having your money sitting on a drive that doesn't move. So let's get this car back on the road and get it gone. Right, so we are going to do a little talk over about this so you lot can kind of see the real working life of what actually happens. So obviously we saw this car on eBay. I was toying with like a little project. I was looking at a Renault Clio RS 200 or 197 that needed like disc pads and it needs to get put through an MOT. It was like £2,000 and it was a good project, but I saw this and I thought it doesn't look that bad. It's not going to be that expensive to fix. Surely it won't be that bad. Like 6-7 months later, still there, and it's not, apart from the crash damage bit, it's still rough. So I need to get my arse into gear, and this car's got to be fixed in 1 month. So it doesn't have to be painted in 1 month. I just need it to be driving. I need it to have an MOT. I need to have an insurance. I need to have a tax, and it needs to be, more importantly, off this drive. So I'm just gonna. This is probably just like what we've done. If you're starting a YouTube channel that's crash damaged, or you're thinking about doing it, or you could even give me some advice. I'm open to advice. You know that. So let's show you what's going on. It's had tyre piling sheet over it for God knows how long because obviously the car hasn't been doing anything. So we have got a battery charger on it now, just giving it a bit of charge as you do. Whoa, look at it. So one thing you will notice since last time, big shout out to my dad. Nice one, Dad. My dad actually, I bought lenses, so I don't know if you know, because I think this one I bought, and then this one needed a new lens. So we've actually managed to repair it. As you can see here, it does need to be bolted in properly, but I think we've got a problem with that light works. This one doesn't, so I think we need to check the fuses and find out what's going on there. But like front end wise, I think we're pretty sweet. There's obviously the damage that happened that's sweet now. That looks pucker, so we really, obviously, we're charging it, so we can't close the bonnet now, but I think get the lights working and then go from there, just adjust everything and get everything sweet. Hoy! I've missed this bloody car, I have. Yeah, right, so we're going to clear out all this. So I think the best thing to do, most of these parts in here is for the headliner and stuff, so we're going to clear all this out, and then I think we can do the lights later, because we're just going to check the fuses, and then if it's not the fuses, then there's a lot more going on. So yeah, let's clear all this stuff out first. Right, so the main thing is, when you see like people online doing these crash builds, I think the ones that probably do really well are the ones that are like absolutely caning the views, and I think the ones that are not are either stupid like me and spend more money than what the car's worth, and it's just like, it's so uncost effective. Even though I absolutely love the YouTube game, like look how long I've been doing this for. I know it's not been consistent, but it's been inconsistent because it doesn't perform well. Like this car's probably cost me, we're probably sitting now before the car's had a windscreen, had a wheel, been painted, it's probably sitting at what it would cost me to buy this car normally. And it's not like it's, I know it's unrecorded damaged, so it's not actually recorded, if that makes sense, but I know it is, you know it is from watching, and it's not like it's even beneficial to do. Maybe if it was a 40-50 grand car and you get the parts cheap, maybe, but like it's cost me a lot of effort, a lot of money. Like I haven't drove a car on YouTube for however long. So it's like, it's a car YouTube channel that doesn't drive cars. There's loads of mould in this. Oh, I'm wounded. So I think first things first. So this one's in this airbag and I've got to connect it up like that. Just got to do this one now and potentially start putting the headliner back in, to be fair. You know what I think that killed it for me, to be honest? And I think this is a very valid reason. It was, I think subconsciously, I wanted it to work that bad. I was willing to do anything, and it got to a point where it was just spending a lot more was coming out than was going in, if that makes sense. So the car was just costing me so much money. I didn't think it was going to cost that much money, but it did. So that's why you haven't saw me for a few months, because I've had to reset and go again, and now we're in a bit of a situation where we're going to be strategic. This isn't going to happen again, I don't think. We're not going to go ballsy like this. Like, we are going to go from ground up. So I've got a little plan, a little potential thing we might try. If it don't work, it don't work. If it does, then amazing. So see if we can do like a building up series or something like that. I don't know yet. I've got a little thing in my head, and hopefully we can turn it into something. So stay tuned. Right, so what I'm doing here is I'm following this side, which Jamie thankfully done for me. I've hooked this one in, and then I've hooked that one in. So we're going to just clip these into place, go behind here, and hopefully run this all back with these. One more worst. I think this was the worst thing I've ever done in my life, doing these bad boys. Right, so this is pretty much, we just need to screw the next few of these in, and then the headlight is good to go back up. I've got to obviously connect it up there and there, but we have got an issue with the lights. So what I'm going to take this glove box out and just have a little ganders and see what's going on, because we need to get in there. So unfortunately, because I can't carry much on my child's bike, I'm having to use Temu tool sets. So yeah, I'm going to have to get stuck in with this for now. So I'll buy all this Milwaukee shit because I think it's going to improve the channel, and then we're here now using Temu tools. Class. Yes! We're making progress already. We are making progress already. So, to the people that said, you're going to ruin it and you're not going to get these back in, boom, there we go, in, lovely. So got this side in, like that, just need to connect her up. That side, sweet. Literally, all I've got to do now, I'm not going to put the headliner in yet, because the belts, oh, this one's alright. That one's locked out, so this needs to come off to take this out. And then, I don't know whether to replace the other one, because it's not locked out, so there's no point, is there? So, yeah, might as well do that then. Ready? We're going to connect in. Look, so can't even see. Maybe I should probably see this, to be honest, because I don't know what orientation this goes. I can't see. We'll get it in a sec. I just wanted to actually do something on camera while I was videoing. I think the most annoying thing is, it's not like I've even bought something stupid or like pay too much for the car or put an engine on it or anything like. Dad, have I bought anything silly for this car?
No, not really, no.
So why does it cost so much to do?
I think maybe, do you think you've overbought?
Yeah.
Possible.
Nah. We're at what this would cost to buy now.
Well, at the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? It's got to have it done, it's got to have it done.
Yeah. But imagine if this was on Copart and then you paid fees and it's listed as a cash damage car. Like,
oh God, yeah.
You'd be stumped. The only way you'd benefit from this is if I reckon this is why cars get stolen so much, because if someone's got one of these smashed up and they can just go, yo, I'm taking the parts off that, I need that car. Like, it's just light for light, do you know what I mean? And that's
that's why a lot of people do it, isn't they? That's why you come out your house and you find your front end of your car's gone.
Yeah, so I could have done with doing, let's save a lot more money. God, let's get, so this is the only one that's gone, so that one works, So yeah, let's go. Right, so let me try and explain. So the aim is get it to an MOT, so as long as the car is roadworthy, we get it for an MOT. So cracked windscreen, fix that. Airbag there, fix that. But what we're saying is, show them what you're on about, Dad. So if we take the airbag out here, yeah, but leave this like this. Is that what you're on about? Leave it.
Yeah. So in other words, because what we're on about here is Mark wants to get this car up and running as soon as possible. Get it all back together, steering wheel, airbag, everything. Get it back together. He's got a new dash,
But it doesn't have that.
but he doesn't have that.
So that's going to have to be cut out anyway on the new
Yeah.
one. Well, we might not even work, but you never know.
Which is going to take a lot longer then to strip all the dash out. So my suggestion is get the car up and running. Go to an MOT place. As long as the airbag's in here, this latch cover here is back in its position where it needs to go. This is cosmetic. It's material. It's cosmetic.
What are you going to do? Put sellotape on that?
Put a cover over this.
Yeah.
Once the car's MOT'd and you're driving it, one sunny day, then sit there and take all the dash out.
But if the airbag's been took out.
Yeah, you got to put the other airbag in.
No, but for example, if it's not there, it can't fail on it, is what I'm saying. So as long as there's no lights on the dash and there's no airbag there, it can't fail. We're saying
That's
that.
correct.
It says airbag there. So
But you have got a new dash and new airbag to put in there.
if you get what we're on about. But that depends on the MOT tester, I'm guessing. Cause,
Exactly, because if they fail you on that,
yeah.
at least then the car's up and running.
Yeah.
You then can drive it home.
Can't drive it home. If your car fails an MOT, you're theoretically supposed to get it, put it on trailer and took home.
You get so many days.
No, you don't. You don't.
We used to.
So
No,
if you're,
I disagree with you. Because when mine failed,
yeah,
I drove it home, repaired the part, and you take it back. Because once you're registered at an MOT station,
Yeah.
you're covered to drive your vehicle.
there,
You got tax and
there,
insurance,
that's
obviously.
it. You're only covered to drive it there.
No, because if you imagine then, if you say for
Comment,
hang on,
comment down below,
say for argument's sake then, an MOT station had 10 cars throughout that day to be MOT'd.
and they all fail.
Everyone failed.
Yeah.
You're telling me that garage is going to have 10 vehicles sitting outside?
Should do, yeah.
No.
Comment down below, let me know, people. I'm saying, in the eyes of the law, your car is not fit for the road, so therefore it should.
That's correct.
But it's failed an MO. It's
for you to take it and get it repaired.
no. See, that's like saying you could take half a car to an MOT garage and go, yeah, it's failed its MOT, so I can still drive it back. No, we're gonna have a little.
Right, just tell your people on there.
You're not gonna ask. Oh, he's gonna ask.
Phone a garage.
No, because you'll get the garage done in then, because the garage,
no.
you will, because they'll be tracking him and they'll go, oh no, that MOT station. So, we're going to leave it at that. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts on it. Are you sticking with me or my dad? My dad's going to about to get proved wrong.
I'm about to find out.
Mate, if you do, your MOT station's dodgy, man.
Every MOT can.
All else fails, found £1. So the car's cost me £1 cheaper than what it would cost the boy already done. So, happy days. So, after I've pulled out 9 million clips, this is us. So the airbag is locked, so I'm gonna have to undo these TXs here, and I think that's the puppy, so I reckon that's deployed. So we just need to get this out now, and let's go. So updates, we have got the old one out, we've got the dashboard airbag out, this one I'm just loading up now, I've just connected up. Wonder how it's going to work with connecting the battery. How's that going to work? Because obviously I think there's a crash module beyond the dash or something. So like, it's not going to think shit, it's crashed again and blow all the airbags. Imagine that.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
So
It's already gone, isn't it? You probably find
Yep.
to reset it.
yeah, maybe the scanner might reset it. I don't know. Anyone might find out. And so bolt these up. It's a good bit of progress. Let's go. Right, so it's been 4.5 months.
Yeah.
I ain't touched the car for 4.5 months, and we've done so much today. So ready, will she start? Fingers crossed. Come on. Start, press start and move the steering wheel. Press start and move the steering wheel. What do you mean? That's that noise we got last time, remember?
Yeah.
Oh. Nah, there ain't enough juice in it, I don't think. Oh, airbag is out, easy as that.
Right, turn that over now.
Shit, sorry. But you still toe caps?
Yeah.
It's alright, isn't it?
Both in front.
Yeah, should be sound.
So it's that one that's wrong there.
What?
That one.
As long as it closes, send it, innit? We'll know, because as soon as we do it, it'll just click.
No, it won't, because that bar has to be in front of this clip. Look,
Yeah.
it's the wrong way around. See?
Yeah.
That-
Whee, she's in. Boop, boop, boop. It ain't blown up yet. Well, we need to turn it on to find out that. Do you know how I did it? How did I do it without snapping it? Any guesses? Can anyone guess on here how I did it? I'll show you this now. Can you guess how I managed to get that bar behind that?
Lifted the bar up
From where?
from the front.
No.
What?
Got it flatted in there. Pulled it over this
Oh,
ridge and then slid it down.
Slid it down.
Superb. Happy days, look. It actually starting to look like a car now, to be fair.